So you bought a new air fryer, or maybe you were lucky enough to be given one. So you are very happy trying to cook with it, enjoying the food that comes with it, and then suddenly you read about this news that this air fryer cooking emit radiation which could cause cancer. Basically, does air fryer cooking cause cancer? So of course you are worried. Now listen further and I will tell you more about it. Now, if you enjoy both cooking and with the latest gadgets like an air fryer up your alley, if you're not bought one by now, but there's no honey without bees or smoke without fire. So, air fryers can give you headaches when you're shopping for one that fits your bill and your budget. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the air fryer's background and what information I have. An air fryer literally fries with air, just as simple as that. A wave of hot air will blow around your food until the oil covers it and fries it. Now, what the officials call it is a Maillard reaction. Hard to pronounce the word, but nevertheless something we should all know. If you're a fan of fried foods like I am, like French fries for example, or fried chicken, then you have to be in love with that distinct brownish layer at the topmost part of the food. It is the cause and effect of reducing sugars and amino acids. Now, all fried foods, cakes, cookies have this special color glow. This is the main motivation behind deep frying, and an air fryer accomplishes this by circulating hot air all around the targeted food. In the normal deep frying, your food will be surrounded by hot boiling oil, and the object to be fried is submerged in oil. The Maillard reaction takes place. Now, in an air fryer, the food to be deep fried is coated in a thin layer of oil, not boiling oil, not submerged, and hot air provides a heated atmosphere in which the food is cooked or fried. So the deep frying is emulated with an exceedingly heated air at surprisingly high temperatures, so do keep your fingers away while cooking is going on. Now, what actually causes cancer, you may wonder, and how does this link to an air fryer? While we're discussing an air fryer's connection to cancers and stuff, we must all have a clear-cut view of cancer and its causes. Cancer is a natural or an unexpected growth of cells due to the general gene mutation. Now, researchers have indicated connection and increased risk of cancer between many factors, one of which is radiation. Now, what is radiation then? Radiation is one of the well-known carcinogens known to men. The high-energy radiation such as gamma radiation or X-ray is called ionizing radiation. These are known to alter state of the atomic level. Now, from a medical viewpoint, this can alter the DNA and also can contribute to cancer. Basically, it changes the DNA of the object. Now, gene mutation is the underlying cause of all cancer situations, and radiation of this nature can mutate genes. The radiation or the ionizing radiation, as I mentioned, can alter atoms by changing the outermost electron. This causes a mutation in cells. Thus, radiation can increase cancer risk. There are more factors other than radiation responsible for the increased chance of cancer, such as carcinogens, smoking, or hormones, to name a few, but for this section we will not need to discuss them because we are only talking about air fryers and the relation to possibly cancer. Now, radiation and air fryers. Now, looking back to the air fryer, if the fryer causes cancer, it is through either radiation poisoning or carcinogens. To understand how it may affect us in a harmful way, we'd have to understand how it works. So now we're back to the basics. How does an air fryer fry? Now, the heater produces heat or heated air, and then a fan will circulate that heated air through the apparatus. That's how you get your food cooked. Now, for the amount of oil that's needed, only a small spoonful of oil is sufficient for any food you are willing to cook. You only need to cover the whole food in a layer of oil to reproduce the Maillard effect. The heat is essentially a type of radiation, but not ionizing or the type that's harmful or contributes to cancer. Now, what are the advantages of using an air fryer? You might think about and wonder, why does everybody use an air fryer? Now, carcinogens are materials that can increase your chances of cancer, as mentioned. While we are talking about air fryers, one carcinogen needs to be discussed in detail: acrylamide. Acrylamide may increase your cancer risk. It is found mostly on all fried foods such as French fries. Let's come to the next topic, which is air fryers and acrylamide. As acrylamide is found in nearly every oil fry product, an air fryer is naturally connected with acrylamide. Now, it is normally found in plastics and foods that are processed at really high temperatures. Now, deep fried French fry has traces of acrylamide in them, but that is nothing to be afraid of. In fact, air fryer is your savior in this case. Studies have shown that air frying your dishes can actually be a blessing when it comes to acrylamide. While cooking fries, for example, you can reduce the amount of acrylamide to as low as 10%, according to research. So, is it then cancerous or not? So the question comes down to air fryers being a catalyst for cancers or not. Now, while looking at the working mechanism of an air fryer, it is not responsible for radiation, so we are clear in that way. No hard evidence to charge air fryer as guilty. Okay? So let's be clear about that. Now, only carcinogens remain to be discussed. Acrylamide does not come into play, and even if it does, a minimal amount, it is not proven itself as high impacting carcinogen, so you can sigh a sigh of relief. So does your air fryer cause cancer? No, it definitely does not. Considering everything, the air fryer oven comes with superior quality appearance, a capacity, and multifunctionality. And if you want to settle at a moderate price, this would more probably be the most suitable one that can deliver perfect serviceability. Now, what are the other concerns that have relating to your favorite fryer? Cancer is a big word in our daily lives. In fact, you hear it every day and you see the papers all the time. This monster in the closet is yet to be defeated by modern science and modern medicine. So your latest air fryer upgrade is not responsible for cancer, but is it healthy in other aspects? The air fryer comes with a manual. Please consult it not to burn your food. The bark part that is caused by over-frying may contain previously mentioned acrylamide, so avoid burning and consuming burnt crust. It may look good, but it is actually not healthy. So when it comes to obesity, fried fast food is probably one of the main reasons behind it. Deep fried foods are actually deeply dipped into oil, whereas your air fryer can do the trick in a minimum of a single tablespoon of oil. So air fried food is actually healthier on this account, and you'll probably be thankful that you don't gain so much weight from eating with it. So air fryers are here to stay. With this brand new technology and less oily method for frying, it is highly profitable to invest in a good air fryer right now from a reputable company. But don't forget one thing, high temperature fried food is never an alternative to likely home cooked meal. So always exercise caution.